Yahtzee, how are you doing? We're back here with the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, wherein we just saved Green Knights and Korax. Goodbye. That Arakuda better not harm these cute little things. No, it seems to be leaving them alone. So we have to go do some depth stuff. We want to do one depth landmark and then one quest above ground, and then carry on to do the rest of the shrines, towers, and whatever we want to do this episode. But since we're right here at the Spring of Power, I figured we may as well do that first before we pop down to the depths. Hello. Yeah. That's 9 now. Sweet. Building up a decent supply of them already. This Spring of Power, is this the one that's in Skyward Sword, or is it the Spring of Courage? I think it's this one, isn't it? This looks very familiar. I can almost picture Fee skating around all this stuff here. Oh, and do we maybe even have a Dinral scale that we can put here?
Devout swordsman who offers his prayers. I can no longer sense the presence of the Mother Goddess statue which dwells in the vast canyon. I gather that you know something of this.
Which goddess statue? I know that one. Bad news. It's,
It is true then. The goddess statue in that canyon has toppled. These are ill tidings, devout swordsman. That is the Mother Goddess statue. I implore you to help me restore her. Seek the red spirit Dinral wreathed in flame as she dances across the heavens. When you have gained Dinral's claw, offer it at this spring.
I'll take care of it.
Please, I beg this of you.
So it's similar to before. You want to put all the claws and stuff in these, but in this game it's to restore the Mother statue. I don't imagine we have a claw. Here's all the dragon bits. It's just all these things. No, but we surely had at least a dragon scale. Oh, here we go. A 1 Dinral scale, 1 light dragon scale, 1 Nature claw. Gotcha. Well, Dinral's not far off, but actually, how far away is Dinral? Because maybe that could be our quest for today, and we could just get it out of the way now. Ah, up there. Oh yeah, we have a hovercraft. Yeah, let's go get that. Not Spring Car, sorry. I was going to use Spring Car to rocket over down to the Spring of Power, but then we got distracted by all the stuff in the stable, which is fine. We got to use it for a little bit just to be funny, which is its primary purpose as far as I'm concerned, so it was functioning as intended. A claw should be easy enough to get, but while we're there, we should probably go grab some spikes. Oh, wow, there are 2 shrines over there. Perhaps we pop down and unlock them just before we carry on, just so we don't have to do too much more wandering once we're done with the depths. I probably will use a large charge just in a minute here, because we've got a bunch of them, and this is exactly the sort of thing they're for. Oh my, and there's some kind of stadium up here too. Okay, you know what, while we're in this area, we'll just do all these little things, because it's convenient. I reckon that one up there will be a fight as well. I think it's safe enough to use the large charge here. Does fill us all the way back up anyway. Trick is, if I want to shoot the claw, it's not going to land probably on this island. It's going to land on the ground somewhere here, so I'll have to fly back up to get to that island and challenge whatever fights there. I guess that's not the end of the world, though. Oh boy, it's getting freaking hot here. Should have expected that one. That'll do. Thanks, Hovercraft. Oh, why didn't it let me pull out the glider? That was horrifying. But I feel like I'm not finding any spikes here. Oh, is it like the fairies where you only are allowed a certain amount? Hang on. No, because we've only got 1 spike because we found it in a chest in Hyrule Castle, was it? So we've never been up here and actually gotten very many. Any, actually. There we go. There's some. Not that, again, I found these as crazy useful for actual crafting and stuff, but... Oh, you know what? Let's see what fight is up here, because it may be that the fight that's up here isn't actually all that tough, and it'll be something that we could just deal with really quickly and then hop back down and deal with Dinral. Oh, thank you for propelling me this high, Dinral. You're a sweetheart. All right, let's see what's up here. It's a flux construct. We can build it out fast enough, I'm pretty sure. It's got a chest on it. You! I've got important stuff to do. I'm going to bring you down quickly. Take all your bits off, so you come apart. Oh, I got the important one. Okay, good. What are we bringing out to fight this thing? Let's just bring out something. Oh, Master Sword. Da-da. With the Silver Mob and Horn on the end, this ought to be doing some excellent damage. Yeah. Don't go anywhere, Dinral. I promise I'll be there in a minute. Oh, putting on the outside. Oh, how bold of you. How bold of you. Makes it easy to split up immediately. Where'd it go? Where did it go? I don't see it. Where did it? Oh, all the way behind me. Ah, God. I'm gonna get, like, no hits on it because of that. All right, just one more of that will do. And a blood moon now of all times? Oh, gosh. Don't do this one. Okay. So just one of these blocks. One that doesn't flip around. Okay, this one perfect. That stopped in a perfect angle. All right. Dinral, don't go anywhere. I'm almost there, I promise. Yep. All right, that'll be that. Gotta loot it quickly and go. Where's that chest? No, it landed on my face. That's hilarious. Do we any weapon? We stick this on any weapon? No, I think these are pretty much. They do 32, so they're just a little bit worse than the Moblin Horn, so we're fine there. Off with the Bloodmoon's about to start though. Just give me the cart and let's go. This flux of consciousness is right about to come back, unless maybe no. I guess the robots don't. An old map, sweet. Ah, chests are over there. Beneath the Typhlo ruins or whatever it's called. Sorry, Admiral. I'm sorry. Where are you? Where'd you go? Oh god, how far away did they get? Or she? I guess they said she. We haven't heard a gender prior to this game, but it makes sense that it would be she since they're based on the gods from the Hyrule gods. Oh my god, where did Dinral go? She was like just here. Oh, no, she is still just here. Oh boy, hang on. Maybe if I keep using Tool and I'll be able to get that far, but I might have to use another hovercraft in a minute here. Because if you get near to them, then the updraft starts carrying you, right? So if we can just catch up here. Actually, I might even be able to catch up just enough that I can catch the... Oh, yeah, there we go. The air is catching us up. Oh, thank you, Dinral. That's incredible we were able to do that fast enough. Sorry, I don't want to bother you anymore. I'll just be taking one of your fingernails and going, if that's cool. If that's chill. I mean, you've got a handful of fingernails. I don't think you need, like, all of them, right? It's cool if I have just, like, the one over here. Yeah, let's get that with a Gerudo bow with its nice, lovely scope on it, like so. Nope. I guess you're supposed to hit the hand more like... Sorry. Wait, what, huh? How did that not count? Hang on. Surely. There we go. Where's that going? You can see a bunch of my flaming arrows falling. Oh, no, I did not mean to stop doing anything. Okay, there we go. Ah, look, I can catch it out of the sky. Right, I forgot about that. General's Claw! There we go. So we'll just walk our way back to the Spring of Power now. Oh, let's get that shrine because it's right over there. We just get a chain of 3 of them unlocked here. I had wanted to get the tower today, but if we're going to be doing all these 3 shrines after we're done in the depths, that's probably all we'll be able to manage. Jesus, almost 100 degrees here. Fahrenheit, that is. Which is something like 35 Celsius, I think? 37 degrees Celsius. Crap. This is one difference between Link and me. Link starts dying, like, actually, like, will die in a few minutes in 0 degrees Celsius. I'd be fine down to, like, -10 before I'd be, like, you know, at risk of dying, I think, if I weren't, you know, wearing adequate clothing. Like, 0, I'd survive for, like, a few days, I think. If I were at 100 degrees Fahrenheit, I would be dead. I would not be a little uncomfortable. It would be over for me if I had to do and this much walking movement at all. I overheat so easily. We're not doing this yet. Dang it. Sorry. Alignment. We'll be doing that soon. That's a way in which Link and I differ. His heat tolerance is much higher and his cold tolerance is much lower, which makes sense because he's sort of a trimmer dude and I am not. I have the bulk to survive a hard winter and die instantly in a moderately hot summer. Oh, we just flew by another shrine around here, didn't we, though? There was this one, and then there was, like, there's one at Skull Lake, and then one right up in the mountains over here beside Skull Lake or something. I swear we just saw it. I'll just use the depths to figure out where it is. Right, it was up right at the top right here. Oh, it's just behind the gut check rock here, I guess. Which also bears investigating at some point, because there's probably something interesting going on here. But I'm not really feeling up to it right now. So we've got a heck of a lot of other stuff on. Oh, there's a Korok here. Actually, let's go grab that, if nothing else. Did we try fusing one of these bones to a weapon yet? I don't remember if it was worth the fusing. This way you say, we'll be on top of this rock, will it? Yay! Poof! Hello. This is the shrine I saw in the midst of all these hot springs. Then we'll pop down to that one, then pop back to the Spring of Power to drop their claw in and offer that up for them. So that's our quest obligation done. Then we'll pop down to the depths, grab something interesting. Maybe we'll go to the Scorching Coliseum since we're just in all this hot area. And it doesn't seem like they're actually... I haven't, looking around, I haven't seen tons of these things, these Coliseum shapes. And so if the first one gave us Midna's and the second one gave us Majora's Mask, Majora's Mask, and it seems like this would be also some kind of one-off headgear, maybe. So I'm thinking maybe the Korok mask could be here, and that would be exciting. I guess the other Ravio's hood was another one-off helm of some kind. So that could also be there. So we unlocked that, and we'll not go in right now, because that's not what we want to do the depth stuff first, and then do the shrines with whatever time we have left. Just so we can make sure we're doing the depths landmark on the questing every episode. And then the shrines are like however much we have time for after that. It still would be nice to get the tower at the end of this, but we'll see. Another Korok over here. I heard someone say at some point, and I can't remember if this was something that one of the developers said and it was just echoed by someone online. I heard someone online suggest that the point of the Korks is not that you get them all necessarily. They not be a collectible you hunt down unless you're like the most needed to be completed like me. But rather that... so that your exploration is always rewarded. Every time you go looking, is there something around this corner? There chances are there will be. And I that's an interesting reading of that design paradigm. I think I probably agree. Which would explain why some of them are a bit more, I'm not sure how to phrase it exactly. Basically what I'm trying to get at is that some of them are a bit samey, and that it's not the actual task of lifting the rock to find the Korok or whatever that is the important bit, but rather that you had to explore and find that, this interesting looking area does actually contain something interesting, and that's sort of where... But then the last little task they make you do, whether it's filling in a ring with rocks, well, sometimes they actually have a bit of challenge to them. Mostly it's just like, so that you don't feel like it's just sort of sitting there, I guess. So that you feel like, okay, I explored it, found something interesting, and then I had to solve a little puzzle to get it or whatever. That little two-faceted nature of it gives it a bit more feeling of depth. Kamatuka Shrine! Unlocked. Let's just rock our way back onto the spring now. Actually, if I'm going to be teleporting to this shrine, and then this shrine, and then this shrine, it seems like we're not going to get to the tower, because we know that was somewhere down and around here. So we're probably going to be cutting through Goron City and getting a whole bunch of the shrines first before the tower. Now that I think about it. Just with what the logical best route would be. So maybe a few episodes yet before we get the tower. So with this claw in here, that'll be our quest obligation, soft obligation fulfilled. Oh, here's that Lionel they were talking about. Well, it's only a red one. Shall we give it a battle? Have we got a normal Lionel in the book? Sure we have. Actually, it's probably not really worth it for the rewards we'll get. But you know what? I'm already here. So there we go. It got stopped on a tree when it was trying to swing at me. All right, no more of that. Oh, I should bring out one of our silly one-handed regal ones that isn't, you know, super incredible. I like these ones and they look cool, but really, a 41 improved flare spear is way better because it does more hits in a flurry rush. Even still, this will be some solid damage in progress. Yep, you can do that again as much as you like, partner. I'll catch it every single time. I won't miss even one of those. And don't, a third time, I won't miss a single one of those. Do your worst, beast. Alright, good fight. GG. Get sickled. Nice work, friends. It's good to have a little extra part anyway, because they're probably going to ask for them in crafting recipes. Lionel bow is 10, normal Lionel bow is 10 times 3, I think, so we don't really need that. Off we go. Excuse me, I'm not dealing with this now. Do I have you in the book, by the way? Sure I do. Nice miss. Ah, guys, leave them alone. They're sad enough as it is. Alright, sorry, I'm back. Okay, got that thing you wanted. And here's proof. You can have it.
Thank you, devout swordsman. I have sent a measure of my strength to the Mother Goddess statue. That won't actually repair it, though, but it makes me feel nice. For this pious deed, I shall bestow upon you a small blessing.
Oh, thank you!
There are 2 other goddess statues who guard springs as I do. For the sake of the Mother Goddess statue, I ask that you assist them as well.
No problem. So I suppose we'll need to get the claws for those as well. Cool by me. So let's get to the depths and find something interesting, and then we'll port back up to these 3 shrines, do them, and then cut our way south with whatever time we have left, which may be not much. Oh, right, Scorching Coliseum I said I wanted to do since we're in this area. Let's go do it! So far, each of the Colosseums has been a certain type of monsters, because we had the Bokoblin Coliseum and then the Lionel Coliseum. Oh, I guess that would suggest that there are 2 more at least. One for Lizalfos and one for Moblins. And maybe one that's variety, so... I'm probably missing a handful, which would make sense, because if each of them does give, like, the one individual mask, you'd think there'd be one for Ravio's hood and the Korok mask, if we're gonna get all the one-off masks that way. How do I not be on fire? With this, of course. What have they got there? It's Traveler's Spear. We're alright. Let me just descend up through this skeleton so I can get to the Colosseum that is on fire. Nothing weird about what I'm doing in this entire game. I've got bone in my mouth. No one take that out of context. Or do. Maybe I'd like it if you took it out of context. Awee! Let's see what's going on in here. Whoever's coming out, just know that I'm gonna not die when you try and kill me. Moblins! It's a Moblin Coliseum. Gotcha. This shouldn't be any trouble, especially as we've got some decently strong weapons here, and they've all got big, unwieldy two-handers. Let me just skip past that and one-shot you. Thanks. Actually, can I even one-shot them without the flurry? I might be able to. No, not quite. It takes 2 hits without a flurry. So it was still efficient, more efficient than I did that way the first time. We're definitely going to want to flurry you bunch, because you aren't going to go down in 2 hits. Always using the two-handers, though. I don't feel like this is going to help you very much, my friends. Oh, that was already gone. Sorry, that was way overkill. I didn't flurry the kick very well. I'm never expecting it. The horn one is pretty easy to do. He says messing it up. Everyone's just dicing them before I even get a chance to flurry that. Let me just run in front of that so that counts as my flurry. Sorry, Sidon. Oh, wow. They didn't actually have that much health in the end either. Grab all these horns and zonite. That'll be black moblins coming out next, and then a bunch of silver ones. This will be over in no time. They've got a bone club or something. Again with the two-handers, though. Again, it doesn't feel like it's working out for you as well as you guys think it is. Sidon blocked at the end as well. Did I hit this one with one of those strikes? I did. And I'll go flurry on that second one there. Yonk, yonk. Nice, and let's grab all these bits before they go flying every which way from me smacking them with flurry. Oh, just one silver moblin? Ah, that's not so bad. Sorry. Let me grab this, and then, this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. How much does the spiny bone add to it? Nice shot, Tulin. Ah, you've got a Royal Claymore, so we definitely don't want to be hit by that, but no problem. Man, Simon is just blocking everything. What a legend. Nice hits, everyone, and vertical overhand. That's the ball game, folks, my dear friends. I'll be grabbing this. No, I won't. I don't want chair silly thing. Oh, right, and then we get, of course, you get the one that's all four of them at once. Let me just get all your bits here. Nah, no, you know what? I'll take this to them just now, even though it's not one I really want to use for an extended period of time. What if I just wheel into them with it like this? I could probably stagger them and just bring a bunch of them down. Oh, it doesn't stagger you! I didn't realize that! Oh, that's news to me. Well, I guess I better go for the flurry then, is what you're telling me. Yeah, like that, and yeah, like that. Yeah, the flurry on some of those is a bit harder than the others, but anyway. Nice shot to them. Got to see it in slow-mo. How exciting is that? Let me just throw this at you. Get rid of it, because I don't really want it. It's harder to fight with that. Let's get a flurry and we'll do something else. Wow, look at our sages just fighting everyone in the background. It's so cool. With flurry, we have another similar scythe, right? Yeah, let's go for it. Mercifully, not many of our weapons are wooden. And that's you gone. All right, you have not little enough health that I can probably just do that. As for you, yeah. The flurry timing for this is much kinder. The big two-handed swing. Whoops. Did a bit of overkill there. Oh, I jumped just straight up and not actually backwards. That didn't count as a flurry. You're the last one, right? So, the Moblin Horn is an easy dodge there. Good. 1, 2. Oh, that was good. It's so hard to see when their head's moving all the way around how much health they still have left. You're like trying to go like, hang on, so do I need to hit you again? Do I need one more of those? I'm hoping it's the Korok mask. I thought that would be really funny and ironic considering we're finding it in like the Death Flaming Valley. Oh yeah, speaking of, we should at some point actually go into Korok Forest. We haven't actually done that with the Ascension Pillar that they offered us before. Iron Pole Claymore. Ooh. Is that a boulder breaker? A cobble crusher it is. Nice photo bomb, Tulin. Demolisher. Interesting. So I guess it means it has a special proclivity for breaking rocks and armor. And we've got room, so let's do it. And I'll wield that now because I don't really care for the two-handers, and I'd rather get it gone first as early as possible. Ka-chunk. Oh, Zan's helmet. Yeah, so there we go. It's another one that's one of the one-off helmets. Maybe get the Korok mask from doing something else special then. And Ravio's hit it will be whatever's in the last, what's in the last Coliseum we have yet to do, if there is another one. Spiny Bone adds only 9, so it's not as good as it would be as this Spiked Iron Ball, which adds 15. Just good to know. Good, that's our depths obligation done then. Off to Shrines. Oh, I didn't stable Cumin after all that. Well, that's fine. They can just chill on those, in Tulma Heights. Tumlia Heights, rather, sorry. That looks nice and relaxing. Good work, team! That goes for you and the Sages. And Cumin, I guess. And Link, of course. He's doing a really good job. We're so proud of him. And we're about to get a bunch of these hearts back anyway at the end of this dungeon, so that's cool. I wonder if this, the ending of the shrine, I mean, I know it doesn't really matter because if you were in a shrine, your gloomed hearts would be restoring themselves periodically, I imagine, as they are doing here. But I wonder, just as a matter of game design, like how they've programmed it, what would happen if you had gloomed hearts and you got to the end of a shrine? Would it fix them and heal them, or would it only heal as much as far as your normal hearts? Anyway, sorry, was this called a precise strike? A precise strike. Let's swap to chests. Interesting. I see where you're going with this. I believe I do. But could we shenaniganize? Oh. Oh, never mind. Actually, this looks like way more fun than this shenaniganizing I was about to pull. I was going to try and put the box over there, stand on the middle of it, and with recalling it to hold it in place for a bit, and then just carrying this one over there. But absolutely, let's just try and do the golfing thing. Well, that didn't really pan out like I was hoping for. So I have to hit bonk this for it to come back? Oh. Well, that's not helpful. Hang on, I could probably bring it even higher, can't I? Oh, yeah, that'll probably do it. Oh, no, you do actually have to hit this, hang on. Chill out there for a moment while I get the ball back. Oh, come on, don't miss now. Okay, now swing! Eonk! Ha! No, yeah, curves. Bow, down, 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 down. Woo! Oh, yeah! Sonic the Hedgehog action there. No! Oi! Where do you think you're going? Oh, boy. I didn't realize that wasn't enough to... Blah! So it's a remix of the golf one from before, except they mercifully removed the motion controls element, and they're just having it be a thing you do with Ultra Hand. Hang on, I should be able to make that gap if I do this. Oh, come on! Yes! No, it's just tumbling around there. Hang on, I gotta fix it. If I do a shield server, then glide! Oh, no, that made things inarguably worse. I don't think inarguably is a word. Unarguably? Disarguably. Oh, duh! How do we get over there? The way I was just proposing we get over there. Like so. And I recall you, and then I use you as a platform to get another jump here, like that. Aha! Alright, now you cheeky ball. I played a perfect game of golf, no one would deny, so get in the hole. Opens the door to the end, but there's got to be some other way we can do something such that we get the treasure chest. Presumably it's this secret course over here. Oh, we can actually just go there now, can we? Perfect. Thank you for putting a ladder here. I think that was a kindness I didn't deserve. Let's bring this box over here. We may be able to have some other use for it. Oh, sure. This one's so close that the box trick is actually like going to be way easier to do than this one, and therefore way smarter as far as I'm concerned. I played enough golf in my time. You know how much Mario Golf Toadstool Tour I played when I was a kid? No more. Only magic. All right. So, recall you. Hop on up there and Ultra Hand you. No, I missed. And as long as I'm quick here, I can just get it on in there. Hit. And now, run! I don't think I'm actually going to make it back, but we opened the thing, which is what's important. Mash X! Oh, it changed the camera direction on me. Yeah! Thank you. It is a mighty Zonite longsword. I'm fine without, but I'm happy we got the chest. Let's go! A shoo-ba-dibba-da-doo! Boof! It's interesting, so that we know there are 20 more hearts that in theory one could have in this game. Probably one of them will be from the Goron Temple, and if I'm right that there's another temple in the depths somewhere, then that's 2 more from temples and then 18 more from shrines, which implies that, including the 4 we have, what's 18 times 4? 40, almost 80 minus 8, 72 more shrines, which would mean that there are like 172 shrines. So that's probably wrong. So it's probably more like Breath of the Wild where even at the max upgrades you're still like below 2 hearts unless you want to sacrifice some stamina for it kind of thing. So probably the shrine count is closer to like 160? Maybe it is 140 like I was thinking before with all the ones in the sky. Anyway, let's go pray to that one underground just because we haven't done it before. 100 shrines! Look at us! With all the progress we've been making on dungeons, we have now on dungeons. There's a lot more free reign we can go damn near anywhere and explore wherever we want and get all these shrines. Well, I mean, we could always have done that, but me personally, it's like, I don't want to go in the Rito area for like ever without the problem there being solved. It makes me uncomfortable because I'm a 5-year-old who can't tell the difference between real life and a video game, and if bad things are happening in the video game, it means they're happening in real life! But no, seriously, please give me a heart. Yes, please! Thank you! Man, you'd think I'd run out of curse to uncurse at some point here. Oh, it's gonna be so exciting. We're gonna begin our second row of hearts! Ooh! Never had anywhere near this many hearts in Breath of the Wild. Give me that shrine! And then to that third one, which was called, I already forget. It started with an A, alignment. And depending on how fast we are through here, we may yet have some time to rush off and do one more shrine or the tower, depending on how we orchestrate it. Oop, sorry, this shrine over here. When it's a huge sprawling game like this, where the choices before us are endless, I'm always going here and there. I'm like that with Xenoblade X as well. Every time I'm like, oh, we're gonna follow this side quest, and then it's just like, no, wait, hang on. There were like 3 other things that interest me along that road that I want to check out. It's a naked and afraid and alone one. Proving ground. Smash. Oh boy. I say we want the tiny stick onto the long stick to upgrade its power to 6, for however long that lasts. Yeah, let's not even bother with subtlety here. Let's just come at it with all the force and ferocity we can muster here. They're about to drop a horn here. Let's stick that onto a long stick here. Because it'll be the same. I didn't mean to do that, but you know what? That works as well. I wouldn't say it works just as well, but it works as well. Are you gonna pull out a combo on that? I would like to flurry you if I can help it, because you have a bit more health, I would think. So it'd be better if we go. Oh, on you. I'll even combo you a bit while you're down. Oh, I shouldn't have done the hit finisher there. Oh, there's another one coming up from behind me. I thought that was one of my friends for a minute, but then I remembered I don't get them in here. All right, come on, do another whirlwind, won't you? Hey, yeah. All I gotta do is get a little closer for that, close enough to do that to you. Oh, and now you. I'm sure you're about to do something as well. Don't even pretend that you're not. Oh my god, you really took your time with that one. I thought that was gonna happen a little faster. But you get staggered every time I even do one hit, so I can just even circle around you and do this. Circle around you so that I don't get shot by whoever was shooting me from behind. This is almost on its way out, so let's throw it into... Why didn't that do what I was hoping for? Why doesn't everything just work the way I want? Alright, fine. I'll walk you with this stick as well. You got some heft on you. Hey, yuck! And I'll put the sturdy thick stick on top of this stick. Make it an 11. That's a little more like it, isn't it? Still haven't got a bow here, but I found a bunch of arrows now. Soldier Construct 2 Horn is how much damage? +8? Oh, let's get that on this other spear here. Make it a 10. Although it doesn't sound like it's going to be that many more fights. And these ones are a bit on the shorter side, which is, I'm pretty sure it's done just so that if anyone is not fond of this really like huge enemy volley challenge, that they don't get frustrated by it. Although and normally I would agree with that sentiment. Although I just find these ones where they start you with no gear so much fun that I wish they were a bit longer. Is that enough to knock you off the thing? Damn it. But you know what? It isn't. But, ooh. So they said smash. Like, we could smash this thing if we had something smashy on it. But I actually kind of like the idea more. Putting ice underneath this thing and then ascending up through it. And then just knocking them off into the water. So let's do that! Oh, I should have done it with a, It's harder to knock people off with a spear, but, let's give it a whirl. You have so many hearts that it's not that hard. Oh, actually, this is a one-hander, not a spear. My mistake. Oh, right, but a spin attack is good for that. Ooh, don't. Oh, I have that arrow off my shield now, thanks. Oh, that was all. The ones on top here had a bunch of health. Thank you. I wonder what was on top of that pillar over there, because it's clearly like set up so that you could smash it. I didn't actually even. Was there anything? A big spiked ball or a rock anywhere that we could have used to smash stuff? I didn't even notice. I was so consumed with red mist. Oh, there's a spike ball on top of this thing, so I guess if you ascended and got it, you could smash some stuff. Anyway, we did it in the end, so what's the harm? It's cool that they drop a few ice fruit and stuff around in these as well, just to give you a few other ways you could do things. Actually, as it's looking now, it looks like we are not going to have enough time to do the tower in this episode, so sorry about that. It seems like it's going to have to wait. This is a cool sword. I want it. Let's swap it in over this because I was using that for rock smashy. It's almost on its way out, and this is also basically a rock smashy, so that's cool. But this 62 one-hander, that's pretty sweet. And we'll continue to wield this cobble crusher as our main weapon, though. You to folks of indeterminate gender. I mean, I guess it's supposed to be like Rauru and Sonia, so it's probably a he and a she, but it's a statue, so. Yeah, the fingers that we don't have rings on, which would be the middle finger and the thumb at this point, they both do have this sort of bracing, like that sort of brownish, bronzy material. They both have one, so it does imply that we're going to get a fifth stage at some point, doesn't it? What am I going here for? Right, that's shrine that's right here. Bloody hell, how do I forget that? We just climb on the top of it and then immediately fall off. Very useful. Alignment! So let's finally see what this alignment one's about. So alignment, okay, here. Okay, I already see what's going on here. They want us to recall them so that the pillars match up, and that way they'll all be moving together and you can ascend up through the whole thing, I guess. Is there even a pillar on this top one, though? There must be. Oh, unless they just want you to ascend. No, there's a pillar there. So we can do it like that. Got it. And it says there's a treasure chest above us, which makes a lot of sense. Up we get. Oh, wow. You can even just see us go all the way to the top. Oh, is that all? Really? Sweet. But the chest. Plunk plong. So it's down here somewhere. Oh, it's just in this little thing right here. I see. Well, that was fast. My longsword. I wouldn't have picked that up quite as quickly at the beginning of the game, but they've had us do one or two puzzles that were sort of similar to that already. So, you... Throw it away! Throw it away! Throw it away! Thank you, game. And thank you, you darling statues. You're so cute together. And thank you, my friends, for coming around to this episode of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. It does give me a great deal of satisfaction and enjoyment to just go partying around shrine to shrine to shrine. I do like that. I've always liked that. It's like they can give you a little puzzle without the context of a whole dungeon. So they can reuse the same walls and sort of assets of the whole general thing, which allows them to do more puzzles rather than having to just devise, make an excuse for a huge dungeon full of little puzzles. That sort of interconnect. Not that I dislike the dungeons in the other games. In fact, I would say I probably prefer them to the dungeons in the way they do dungeons in this game, but considering the way they have the shrines here, I get why they have it the way it is, and it's very satisfying to just be like, open this shrine, there's one little puzzle, you work through it for a bit, you're done. And then go on to the next one. It feels very tidy that way. Next week on the channel is going to be some more Fireman 3 Houses, our Verdant Wind Assassins, only one where we just very handily triumphed over a story mission that isn't that difficult, so it wasn't, we shouldn't be that proud of ourselves. But it means we have some monastery stuff to do, and we have a bunch of upgrades we can now undertake because everyone's level 20, and a lot of us are at the required level of sword and bow because we brutalized that poor priest for like an hour. Anyway, that is all for now, so thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I will see you around, Admirals. Gonna be out of here now. Peace! Simba! Roar quickly before it gets away. Yeah, nice one. I'm gonna use a slide here with Donald when I get up to this Yago card in a second. Jafar isn't making many moves to actually hit us. That's kind of interesting. Right, Donald, bring it down. We've got to slide out so it's not like they can hit us from here, and we'll automatically jump attack this. Nice.